Go drop like rain, nigga, watch me hit those trees.
And here we are once again to talk about the main man, the big kahuna, Mr. I'm gonna be Hokage himself, Naruto Uzumaki. And today's topic is about Naruto's underdog status in the beginning of the series and if it was ever really warranted. See, I have this sneaking suspicion that Naruto was not supposed to be a talentless big mouth idiot, even from the start. Well, maybe the big mouth idiot part, but you see where I'm going with this. I figured to confirm my suspicions, I should comb the series and pick out some moments where Naruto shows way more prowess than he's given credit for, and moments where the story is saying Naruto is at a disadvantage, but we know he still has the upper hand. And of course most, if not all of these moments come from part 1, cause by mid-Shippuden, Naruto is stepping into his Jesus/Goku portion of his character arc, and nobody in their right mind is saying Sage Mode Naruto was supposed to be the underdog. He flipped a giant rhino with his bare hands. Not even a regular rhino, which is already insane, but a giant 4-story rhino. Once I saw that, it was obvious pain was in for it. So let's just go way back, and I'm talking way back, to like the early academy days. Cause I know this probably isn't gonna mean anything to you, but it's shown, in filler and flashbacks albeit, but it's still shown, that Kid Naruto was able to throw hands with Kid Sasuke. And yes, Sasuke won, but it wasn't a one-hit KO, they were exchanging blows, which means already out of the gate, we have Naruto at one of the earliest stages we see him able to hang with Sasuke in terms of hand-to-hand. And Sasuke is stated to be at the top of his class, so Naruto can't be that low on the totem if he's able to keep up with a Sasuke who's being trained by Fugaku and Itachi. But since I need watch hours, let's continue down the road to the beginning of the series. And I've beat this point into the ground, but Naruto beating Mizuki instantly jumps him from low academy to mid Chunin level, just off the basis that Naruto didn't use any weapons or non-physical ninjutsu. It's not like he was shooting lightning bolts and fireballs. Naruto rolled up his sleeves and bare knuckle boxed a grown man to the point of unconsciousness. That in itself makes my point, but if you'll do me a favor and remember the one key detail of this fight, Mizuki is a trained Chunin or Jonin and had all of his gear and weapons and did not use one jutsu before, during, or after this fight, and this was a mission for Orochimaru. So we're talking a peak condition Chunin or Jonin that was at least strong enough for Orochimaru to even look in his direction. And if that's not enough for you, let's mosey on down to Naruto's very first real combat situation against Zabuza. Do I need to tell you that being able to get his elite Jonin sensei who got trapped in a water prison out of said water prison with only the mild help of Sasuke is actually a really big feat? Or is it? Zabuza is actually pretty inconsistent as a PowerPoint. I'll do a video about Zabuza and talk about that there. But moving forward to even the Forest of Death, Team 7 has the hardest time of any other Konoha team during the Forest of Death, and it's not even close. But just to focus on Naruto here, Naruto defeats 2 giant snakes, fights a group of rain ninja until they are exhausted by himself, and then still goes on to win his match against Kiba. And Kiba is from a well-known ninja family and even has a partner in Akamaru. And I clown on Kiba any chance I get, but the way Kurenai talks about him, it's like he's a killer, a monster, an absolute dog, pun intended. But then again, if you look at the series as a whole, Kurenai's statements probably hold negative weight in terms of accuracy. So let's get back into the end of the Chunin exams, and this is where it gets absurd to the point that it's actually laugh out loud funny. Naruto one-punches the year-older top of his class Neji, and mid-diffs Gaara, the one-tailed Jinchuriki who just transformed and scared the pants off of Sasuke. At this point, he's got to be low Jonin level, and he still doesn't get promoted to Chunin. Even in the Search for Tsunade arc, just dropped a whole video on that, so go check it out. Naruto is shown to be able to master the Rasengan in about 2 weeks total. And that's not just him training the jutsu, it's him learning the jutsu even exists, using chakra in a way he's never done before, and then training the jutsu. All of that, and within 2 weeks he's already hitting Jonin level opponents with the jutsu in a real to the death combat situation. It's so bad that Orochimaru decides to try and kill him more than once, and to no success. It's especially crazy in the Sasuke retrieval arc because Naruto definitely would have died if he fought Kimimaro, but ends up fighting a stronger and not on the brink of death Sasuke, and makes it look like he lost because Sasuke cheated. How does that even make sense? And this is the piece of resistance right here. Naruto comes back from the time skip having not learned any new jutsu and just worked on his quote-unquote basics, and that's because he was already above par for the power in early Shippuden. If he had learned anything substantial, he would have been no diffing people left and right. Imagine a Sage Mode Naruto in the Kazekage rescue arc. Naruto would have single-handedly killed Deidara and Sasori within 5 minutes, and to be honest, if Naruto had just summoned the giant frog, he probably could have caught up with Deidara fairly quickly anyway. But from this point on, people are relieved when Naruto shows up, actively calling for him or wishing he was there. But as I've said throughout the video, Naruto was never actually the underdog. At worst, he was just an above average goofball with no guidance. But as far as I can see it, Naruto was slated to win most of the fights he finds himself in. But hey, that's just my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm, and be the biggest wheel of cheese possible. I'm out, so until next time, peace.
That thunder on me clap, make a nigga think before he act. Have a nigga dying on his back, then we double back. Shooters leaving rubble where you at, that's why niggas never wanna match.